Alright. We're live. Okay. And we are back with Wrath of the Righteous. Let's see. This range sneak attacks on flanked enemies. Yeah, I knew that. Let's see. Well, last I left off, I finished up, or I'm almost done finishing up. What's her name? Is your brother better yet? Oh, hey, Atrocious. He's doing a little better. Last I checked in on him. But for the sake of argument, like, it's pretty cold as hell outside, so trying to limit how much he has to expose himself to the elements. It would be incredibly redundant to... Oh, man, I forgot to save doing all that. But like I said, it'd be incredibly redundant to go out of my way to help him get better, for him to get better, just for him to get sick all over again. And I forgot to save after talking to Erebeth. Rand. So, with any luck, he'll be back next week. However, I still don't know my schedule for next week. That's about it. Let's see here. So I'm gonna get this over with. I'm gonna skip it over the text because, like, I already read it out loud. It's already recorded on stream and whatnot. Alright, get that out the way. It won't let me talk to Fi anymore. Oh no, it does.
I lead, you follow.
So there, I talked to him. You finished the quest. Yeah? It just doesn't let me ask about his dreams. Alright, whatever. I asked some of the city's people about their dreams. Is this enough for you? Alright. Already read this, so let's go into our dream realm. Arushale's dream is no longer empty. You arrive to discover an avalanche of voices, scents, and images. The smell of Anivia's fresh bread intertwines with the stench of the Templar's fresh blood from her wife's dream. The bells and harp strings produce the sweet melodies the one-eyed devil wished for. The storyteller's luxurious bed makes your eyelids heavy, and the trimmed lawn on which it stands would have filled Arsinoe's heart with utter joy. Do you see how many different things are in here? Now I too can dream like any mortal. See, but none of these dreams are your own. What's the point of collecting other people's reveries? It looks like a pile of trash. Congratulations, I'm genuinely happy for you. Thank Desna, and thank you for your help. I would have never collected all these dreams without you. Would you like to take a closer look? Feel free to explore my dreams, and do tell me if they look like the things mortals dream about. Maybe you'll give me some hints on how to make them better. Okay. There's still the from earlier. And what is this here? An intangible gust of wind ruffles the mysterious plants of the realm of the Fae.
Onwards!
Oof. Could probably do without these. Let's see. The pavement is not merely swept clean, it is thoroughly washed with soap. The lawn is trimmed so neatly that not a single blade of grass sticks out. Alright. This soft bed is tempting you to have a little rest. Infinite cultists. The faces of the burning cultists are distorted with pain and suffering. The musical instruments look like they are ready to start playing all by themselves. Really. Daddy, I'm here. I'm alive. It's kind of twisted. Greater shadow. I don't remember that one. The freshly baked bread gives off a breathtakingly savory smell. The rejuvenation potion glitters like a tiny sun trapped in a bottle. This magic weapon. What's the Ravenous thingamajig there? If I had to guess, Ravenous Greater Shadow. I'm pretty sure that's going to start some event or another. Let's see. This magic weapon was enchanted to eradicate demons. Equipped with this, your soldiers would have carved through the enemy ranks like a hot knife through butter. Yeah, here. Whoever killed these Templars, they did it cleanly and without unnecessary violence. The demonic insects are still screeching their delirious hymn to the abyss. We are alive. Praise the good gods, once again we are alive. Right? This carriage is full of sparkling adamantine ore. Alright, let's go talk to the obvious thing that doesn't belong. Ravenous Greater Shadow. Arushale, my venomous butterfly. Wait, Louis, be careful, Louis. Where are you, my darling? We used to be as happy as the canopy was. Go away. Me, but, oh, I couldn't read that. So I guess that's the question of the day. What was that thing? And so we're out. A love rival. Maybe? Let me have a taste of your sweetest venom one last time was the last thing she said. That thing said. Alright. Well, it's not much of a rival if I'm not looking to get with her. So, maybe they can make up. Alright, let's see. Foul dreams. You open your eyes to find Arushale looking at you, wide-eyed. The demon is breathing heavily. Droplets of sweat glitter on her pale face. She does not notice right away that she is squeezing your palm with her delicate, burning fingers. But when she does, she turns red and jerks her hand back instantly. I'm sorry. You weren't supposed to see that. I didn't want you to. I didn't even want to see that myself. Let's see, who was that? There's no need to apologize. Dreams can be strange sometimes. No, who was that? An old friend from days long, long gone. That shadow, I wanted to erase him from my memory once and for all. That nickname he gave me, Venomous Butterfly, was the last thing I ever wanted to hear again. I tried to forget about all that, and I almost succeeded, but now he's haunting my newfound dreams. Why? Everything was going so well. Arushale shakes her head. This must be what mortals call nightmares, right? I guess this is another confirmation that I'm now fully exploring the dream world. But will I be brave enough to enter it again, knowing that he is waiting for me there? There are so many things I still have to learn. Mortals usually find ways to deal with their nightmares, and so will I. Thank you for your help, and I'm sorry that you had to watch that awful spectacle unfold. The succubus gets to her feet. Now please excuse me. I need some time alone to think about everything I've just seen. Well, that's it. Her quest is done. Fans ranking. After that. General Dory. Still nothing on that. Let's see, cusp of the abyss. No, find Zenadra. Said it was in a shrine nearby. And now Camellia. What about Camellia? Oh right, Holron said he wanted to talk to her. That's gonna be a headache. Hold on. Alright, here we go. It's only a headache because you care about your sociopathic girlfriend. I mean, she's not... She could have been, but not anymore. Not when she's... I don't even think sociopath's the right term. Psychopath seems more accurate. And no, can't date that. I'm not going to just outright kill her, though. But, damn. Alright. Let's see. Cannot tolerate your atrocities any longer. Right. No, there's nothing new to talk about. Alright. So yeah, I'm going to... Wait, is there anything else for me to do here? Yes, you can outright kill her. You are less merciful for far less than that. Who knows? Maybe she can find redemption. Paladins and priests are all about that, right? Oh, right. Oh, hell, I didn't save that either. I freaking level up. And you are neither of those two. You know, you don't have to be a priest or paladin in order to embrace the notions of mercy and forgiveness. So, you know. Let me give it a shot. He's all done. I'm speeding through these level ups because we already did this yesterday. I just forgot to save after it was done. Alright. Now instead of Ninio, I'll take someone else with me. Maybe Woljith? Nah. I'll take Daron with me. Yeah, his healing magic's far more useful. Alright, let's see. What upgrades to his equipment can I give? Accessories. Need better amulets. What about this? Nope. This doesn't help either. Breaching. No. It's fine. That phylactery is probably the best thing I'm gonna have. Oh, give him a +2 cloak. Let's see. No, can't really see anything else, armor-wise. If I could turn this scale mail of Faultless Daybreak into something more special, I could give him that. But for now, this'll do. There's no... I haven't found a single better crossbow in a while. I don't think there's anything else I'd give him. Unless this star knife is ranged. Nope. Alright. +2 ring. Oh! Right. I gave the +2 ring to... I think Woldiff? No. Camellia. Yeah, I'm not taking her with me, so... Oh, shit. Thank you. Right. It's with you and with you. Let's go. You had a spare. Yeah, I saw it as soon as I took it off. Let's see. Let's see. So Zenadra is hiding over here. And of course you're all fatigued. Alright. I think that's everything. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Rest.
Just looking at you pains me, Ember. Why don't I do something about your appearance? What do you say to a bath, some new clothes, and a comb for that hair?
Thank you, but I like the way I look. Why don't I do something to your appearance? How about I use soot to blacken your hair? It will be great.
Okay. To the temple. Alright. Let's see. What have I done? Oh, Rastal. What should I do? Okay. Gyado. The young priest is curled into a ball, and tears are streaming down his cheeks. What's that? How could it? It's my fault. Zenadra, what is she going to do to me? Zenadra is one of the senior cultists of Baphomet in their stronghold known as the Ivory Sanctum. What's going on here? Gyado answers through his sobs. It's all Zenadra. She's evil. She came here one night, threatened to torture me, and demanded that I let her into the crypt under the temple. She has desecrated this holy place, the place where Delamere, the Blessed, lies, and her relics. Zenadra said that her friends would be coming here sometimes. And then she placed a curse on me If I allow anyone other than the servants of Baphomet into the crypt without her permission, a brood of rats will appear in my stomach, and they will gnaw at me from the inside out. But I want to live. I'm no warrior. I'm a humble shepherd, and I never said a word to anyone. Zenedra showed up here, and she had those creatures with her. There was a peasant lad, and they dragged him into the crypt. He screamed and screamed. It was terrible, and then it stopped. They killed him. Zenedra said that her sanctum had fallen, and the servants of Baphomet would soon be going to the west. She said she is going to take me with her, but I don't want to go. Sela sighs bitterly. Fear and mistrust have killed many worthy people. You'll be eaten by rats, you say? And that's a bad thing. As a faithful follower of the god of hunting and animals, surely you should be pleased that you will become prey for such noble predators. You're nasty. Stop scaring this poor boy. If you don't, I'll take your boots and chew them up while you're fast asleep. Liberate him from his torments. I never took you for a cannibal, Ivu. Those boots are dragon leather. What? No, you're making it up. You're bad and nasty and you lie about everything. I don't want to chew up your boots. I don't even want to see them. You must have been living in fear of this day for a very long time. Soon you won't have to be afraid anymore. Isn't that good? It will hurt, but you can bear it. Fear is scarier than pain. You'll feel better without it. Dragon leather. Alright. Find yourself some courage and fight for your temple. Don't stand in my way. Attack. Calm down. Just sit here. Nothing is going to happen to you. That's a lie. Alright, I'll do diplomacy, because I cannot fail. Here we go. It succeeded. Kyoto swallows and gives a jerky nod. His voice is raspy from his sobs, but it is filled with newfound determination. You're right. I can't be afraid anymore. Those filthy, evil, vile creatures need to pay. Let's kill them all. So he just blows up into a swarm of rats.
Head on.
Let's have some fun.
You will regret that priest thing. Your death will be a nightmare of pain. Wow. Why put people to the glaive? You don't know the way. I don't use glaive. Alright, it's just a cultist and a minotaur thrower. I can take these guys. Yeah. Nothing to him. We've been raided. Crusaders have come for our heads. Oh, he died? Damn. Let's see. See.
This will leave a bruise.
What's hurting her? Icy prison. For 8 minutes. Smart enough to cast shield. No, that's a first. I'm more worried about this icy prison spell. Trap the target in solid ice. If the creature fails its save, it's paralyzed. If it makes a save, it gains the entangled condition, but can otherwise act normally. Whether or not the target saves, takes 1 cold damage per caster level. The creature can break the ice with a successful strength check. Okay, grand. Alright, Gyato's still alive. Alright.
I'm alright. I'm alright.
No, you're not. Wait.
The waiting's never fun.
This won't remove what's hurting her.
Yes?
What spell could possibly get rid of this? Believe in your strength. Oh shit. I just had blind faith. Got it. That means heal spam.
This'll leave a bruise.
I can do this.
Alright. In logic, a fire spell. Right. Everyone move away from her except for Ember.
Trust in yourself.
Let's get rid of the Ondor's hermit thing.
Go. I'm alright. I'm alright.
Yeah, nope. Never mind. Logic be damned.
I welcome your company.
Okay, we'll do the next best thing. Darren.
Skip the pleasantries.
Cast protection from cold.
This'll leave a bruise.
Then resist cold. Then heal. I said logic. This is magic. Logic doesn't apply.
I'm alright. I'm alright.
Alright, restoration, probably not. Heal. There. She's still not snapping out of it.
Onwards.
She's taking 0 damage, but still. Strength check fail. What does she need? A 24. So it needs an 18 or higher. Hold on. We're not in combat, so it's... Take this off. We give a +5. Remove the... Alright. So take that off.
I will help where I can.
Still failed. Oh, it's just flat strength. It's not an athletics check. I can't just take off the armor. Icy Prison is such a good spell. Completely neutralizes someone. I didn't think it would be this hard of a hit though. God damn. Alright. So, how long do I have to wait?
This waiting bores me.
We'll make do. 7 minutes. Thankfully, the protection spells last for 10 minutes. A little over 10. So, she's out of any immediate danger. It's just, I am stuck for the next 7 minutes. God damn it. Not a single spell can remove it. I can't burn it away. She just has to make a strength check. So I either... What happens for... Oh my god. The game crashed. Did the stream crash? Nope. Stream didn't crash. Just the game. Okay. That's annoyingly fascinating. Alright, so what am I waiting for? It's syncing up. Blame it on the DM. In a lot of ways I can, especially the fact that the game crashed. In this case, it's not Dungeon Master, it's Development Master. Whoever's in charge of development or at least bug fixing. God damn it. Let's try this again. Alright. Game's loading up well enough. And thankfully the enemies weren't strong. It's just Icy Prison is a hell of a good spell. A flat strength check. Alright, what crashed it? The game just crashed. Okay. I don't know. Game crashed while waiting for a icy prison spell to expire. While having resist and protect cold active. Send. There we go. And continue. All right. Okay. So we're going to try this again. Hopefully the game doesn't crash. We'll take out Zenadra, then go get ready for an assault on whatever, on the Midnight Fang. First Baleful Polymorph and now this. I'm learning about all the best spells the game has to offer.
Oh, skip the pleasantries.
Okay. What we got here? First, bless everyone. Right, then let's see. Protection from alignment. Law, good, evil. Let's see. Delay poison communal. And Resist cold. There is still Disintegrate. Pray you don't encounter any of that. Oh, I encountered plenty of people who used Disintegrate. It's just it never killed. It didn't even do... Like, the damage was always a low damage roll. Well, I didn't run into Disintegrate here. I ran into it over in Kingmaker. Like a shit ton of traps just setting it off. Pardon the language. I got nothing else I want to cast here.
We'll make things right.
Oh yeah, you have a good buff spell. Heroism Greater. You, and you. Let's see. You have Icy Prison? No, you have Ice Storm. Well, whatever. Let's do this. Talk to Kiado. What's going on? Blah, blah. That's the usual talk. Alright. Diplomacy. Looks like you're overbuffing. I am?
The struggles never cease.
I mean, I could.
I won't let you hurt my friends.
Now I can say I'm overbuffing.
I will resist.
Archer.
Let's move already.
Rely on me.
Oh wait, no. Go after the Evoker. Oh, come on. I got hit by Icy Prison, but I passed the strength check. They dual cast? Maybe? As far as I could tell, it was just two separate ones casting Icy Prison. I beat the save, and I still have to go through suffering the damage for 8 freaking minutes. There is no way, so there's no real losing with this spell. You are just going to have your ass handed to you by it one way or another. Alright, last time I stayed out here, I just wound up, the game crashed. Let's at least go inside. Does he blow up? Alright. No, I saw Icy Prison and Shield cast in the same turn twice. Oh, shit. And you're right, they can dual cast. Either that or, I don't know, does Quicken Spell, I guess? Is that a thing? Alright, Sinedra. Sinedra looks at you in alarm and irritation, but she quickly regains her composure. Her tone is threatening. So, you found my little refuge then, Commander? I can't say I'm happy to see you here. We're in a bit of a hurry, and you, no doubt, plan to wreak the same mayhem you did in the Ivory Sanctum. Why don't you come back another time? And what did you do to my little Kiado? The little milksop forgot my promise, and now he thinks he's a valiant crusader. It's the funniest thing I've ever seen. I guess for shield, that's possible to quicken. Yeah, I'm just taking a shot in the dark guess. I don't really know. Like, is dual casting a thing? In like Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. I'm not sure. Like, not even worrying about, or yeah, even in the regular Pathfinder game. What are you doing here? The woman smiles deviously. This is the temple of the horned god. You can appreciate the irony. Grubby peasants were worshipping a god with a stag's head above, while down in the crypt I was performing masses for Baphomet, the father of Minotaurs. You idiot crusaders never even considered that the enemy could be hiding in your own holy places. No, dual casting is not a thing. Oh. Then yeah, it would have had to be Quicken Spell then. Right. This place was my secret lair, the place where I enlightened those who were seeking. But now that you have destroyed our stronghold in the Ivory Sanctum, it is time for the servants of Baphomet to go west, to a less dangerous location. Why didn't the temple cleric tell anyone about you? Zenadra scoffs. That cowardly little pup? I came here and ordered him to obey me, and he didn't even put up a fight. I placed a curse on him, one my master taught me. If that little whelp allowed anyone but a true servant of Baphomet into the crypt, he would be doomed to an excruciating death. Oh, it was fun watching the torment of the pitiful little coward. You talk like a demon, but you are not one. Don't you realize that in the eyes of your masters you are a piece of mortal scum, just like the people you torment? Darren's whisper becomes insinuating and chillingly compelling. That won't make her understand. Show her what a real demon looks like. Let her see your true self. Let her tremble, plead, and finally realize what she is for you and your kind. Red sparks slowly start to burn in the succubus's eyes. But then she flinches and looks at the Count with the same horror as she might a venomous snake. Your idea of fun is cruel. Why are you making sport of me? If you got your way, don't you know what I would do what I could do to my companions? What I could do to you? Ah, Ruchelet. Now the threats have started. Demons are supposed to frighten upstart mortals. But wait, you're not like that. Now your party was severely lacking in panache. Darren's a smartass. More just a jackass. Alright, let's see. Good, you will pay for what you did to this poor boy. Lawful, I feel no pity for this boy. He has the heart of a traitor. Jesus. Alright. Evil. First I will kill you, and then I will kill him for his treachery. Despite all your devious tricks, I found you. And now you have nowhere to run. No. We'll go for the good option. You will pay for what you did to this poor boy. Zenadra smirks. For what I did to this one in particular? What about all the other poor mortals that you herded toward me to be slaughtered? This boy is but a drop in the ocean of souls that I have corrupted and led into treachery. How dare you defile this temple? Zenadra hisses in fury. How dare I? I am the defiler of temples. I am the temptress of priests. I am the thief of relics and shrines. I am Zenadra. Who are you to barge into my sanctuary? Be gone. Well, that's quite the resume you got there. All right. You will not escape me this time. I've been working on this. Ha ha ha. Let's see if you are brave enough to follow me, valiant crusader. Do you have the guts to pursue me into the shrine of Baphomet, the lord of the ivory labyrinth? And know this, if you step over the threshold of the crypt, Kiato's death will be excruciating. A brood of hungry rats will appear inside him, and they will chew him from the inside out. If you choose to fight me, you will also be condemning him to death. Now that's a threat. The rabbit priest will die. Right. Let's turn around and go.
Missed me already.
Zenadra or Kiato. Well, that's an unfortunate realization. What's real unfortunate is I know this isn't going to work. Remove curse. Hell if I know. What'd you spot?
I see something over there.
Pay attention.
I'm glad I was useful
See,
to you.
that was 6 seconds. One round where you could have charged and chopped her head clean off. Thanks, DM. That's fine. Let's see here. What we got here? Elven notes. You can use those. Maybe. Magic essence. Pick a lock.
I finished here. Is there more?
A plus, oh, flat upgrade to what I already have. Alright, let's see. Who has a +2 belt? Windwog. Alright. She's now got a +4 belt instead. There. Problem solved.
Move out.
What's that?
Yeah.
You call?
Yeah. Need you to move around. Where's this trap? There it is.
I finished here. Is there more?
Yep.
I'm glad I was useful to you.
Oh, okay. Another report for Finian. Alright. Let's see. Report number 1. Master. The first stage of the testing process was a success. Specimen 367, Finian Dismar, turned into a sword on command. The sword possesses sufficient sharpness and the ability to adjust the wielder's strike. It beheaded a crusader with a single blow. A clean cut. The blade is undamaged. Additional notes. The specimen makes unwanted noises resembling weeping. No reaction to threats. More power for Finian. Yup. I'm glad I searched this place before going in. Pick more locks. What do we get?
Finished here. Is there more?
Some fancy looking gloves. What are these? Ultimate Predator. These knee pads grant their wearer a +2 insight bonus to attack and damage rolls made with natural weapons against animals, magical beasts, and monstrous humanoids. Can't be equipped by this character for whatever reason. Isn't there supposed to be a tomb around here? This is a temple, not a tomb, but maybe there is in the sanctum. All right, I can't equip the Ultimate Predator. Can you? No. Can you? Oh no, it's with a plus to natural weapons. So you? No. Okay. What about you? Yes. So the only one who can equip it is Bismuth. Sure. If no one else able to equip it, the best option we got here. All right. That's the whole of the tomb. Only thing worth doing now is to go question Finian. Let's see. Talk. Anything new? Anything about Pathfinder Society that he hasn't already talked about? Nope. Alright. That's it then. Just to double check here. Yeah, he doesn't change anything into anything different. All right. Let's go down here. If remove curse didn't work on him, I'm sorry. Farewell, Commander. I am ready to die. May Erastil gird you with his strength. Ah, fuck. Nope, he still just blows up. God damn it.
Together we stand.
Only you deserve my opinion.
Will prove my worth.
Yes?
Rest in peace, Kiara. Oh, so nature really didn't run anywhere. Don't think she needed to, but shit. Right, kill her first. Go after the one that didn't cast mirror image. All right. Alright, what'd she have on her? Unfinished letter. She need... and then just some stuff. The only thing that matters, I guess, the unfinished letter. Putting him to the sword would have been a less painful death. Yeah. New rapia for your girlfriend. Yeah. Rub it in. Sure, whatever, man. Alright. The letter was written in haste and left unfinished. Glory to Lord Baphomet. Lady Hepzimira You should know that the Ivory Sanctum has been raided. The Crusader forces are no doubt continuing their offensive. In light of their victory, it has become dangerous to maintain an underground sect in this region. I trust that Lord Baphomet would value a living Zenadra more highly than a dead one. Therefore, I hope that he will not punish us for our forced retreat. The commander of the Crusaders is too dangerous for us to sit here under his nose. I have summoned all loyal members of the sect. When all is ready, we will set out west via secret routes. I am relying on you too. And I guess I cut her off. Alright, let's see what we get here. No, it's just a +1 rapier. Yeah. There's nothing worth noting. Alright, what else we got? Dead body. A diary found in a crypt. Mira is 3 days old. What a happy day. I'm strong enough to hold a quill again. And I can now write of my joy. My prayers have been answered at last. I prayed desperately for many years to the goddesses of beauty and fertility, but they only responded with silence. Mother Lamashtu alone answered my prayers. Finally, Mira was born. It was difficult for me to bear her for 9 months. But looking into her golden eyes and seeing her pretty smile, I realized that all the hardships were worth it. And all the terrible rituals I wish I could forget. It's such a pity that my husband didn't live to see this day. Mira is 6 months old. The wet nurse refused to feed her. She said the baby bit her breast too hard and sucked out the blood. What nonsense. True, my little girl was born with teeth, but that doesn't make her a bloodsucker. She's my angel, and I'm sure the humps on her back will soon develop into little wings. Mira is 5 years old. Mira is 5, but I still breastfeed her. She just won't let go of me. I'm the only one who can bear her little teeth. The servants leave us one after another. They say they're frightened by rustling in the night, and that girls discover bite marks and bruises on their arms and legs in the morning. The housekeeper was the last to leave. She said she woke up at night to the sound of scratching up above the ceiling beam. She swears she looked up and saw Mira crawling across the ceiling. She showed me claw marks on the wood, too. But of course I told her it was all ridiculous. My baby sleeps blissfully at night, but the silly woman packed her things nevertheless. As you know, Lamashtu's blessing turns babies into monsters. I remember something like that in Kingmaker. I thought they were just like... Yeah. No, yeah, that's it. Alright, Mira is 5.5. Mira loves me so much, it's impossible to pull her away from my breast. It worries me that she doesn't want to eat vegetables. The cook complains that the little girl sneaks into the kitchen and snatches pieces of raw meat right out of her hands. My poor girl, no one wants to be friends with her. That's why she plays such strange games. Mira is 6. The cook has vanished. She probably ran away in secret. Mira slept all day. Her little tummy is so bloated. I'm afraid she might have contracted an illness from the uncooked meat. Mira is 6 and 1 month. I found what was left from the cook in the compost pile. I don't know what kind of animal chewed off breast and ripped chunks of meat from her stomach. A wolf, perhaps? A rabid dog? Absent-minded, I didn't hear Mira come close. She laughed joyously, pointing her little finger at the rotting remains. A child's innocence. She didn't even realize what she was looking at. This may be the last thing I write in my life. My milk is not enough for Mira anymore. She wants more from me, and the wounds from her little teeth get deeper and deeper. Now I understand what happened to the cook. I am afraid, but I am her mother. I must be strong and give my child everything I can. Mira is near. I can hear her crystal laughter. Great Mother Lamashtu, I beg you, care for her when I'm gone. She has no one but us. Yeah. Glory to be to Baphomet, Lord of the Ivory Labyrinth, and bridal consort of Lamashtu, father of the horned brood. Connive, maul, rut, and build labyrinths of lies in his honor. This is the will of his chosen priestess, Denadra. Yeah, good riddance to you both. An antler of monstrous proportions set in steel. The beast to which it belonged must have been as large as a house. What is this? Oh, wow. It's been a while since I had one of these. Alright. Burial rites. Day 25. Month Abadius 1st. Year 4716. Burial rites fulfill several functions. They mitigate the psychological strain of parting with the deceased. They neutralize a source of disease-causing miasmas, and they suppress the spread of cannibalistic and necrophiliac acts in society at large. There are many ways of disposing of a corpse: burning, dissolution in harsh chemicals, ingestion by all members of the community, but by far the most popular method is burial. A grave protects the corpse against carrion eaters, serves as a place of remembrance, proclaims the merits of the deceased, and, of especial importance, when all safety measures are taken, grave burial prevents the deceased from coming back and visiting their still living relatives. The commander examines the stone sarcophagus resting in the crypt of the Temple of Erastil. It was used as a feasting table for demons until very recently. Bones are scattered across the stone top of the sarcophagus. Some are easily identifiable as human finger bones. A human eyeball floats unappetizingly in a clay bowl, and next to it lies a half-gnawed rib cage. The commander decides... let's see. That was worth examining the sarcophagus? I guess we'll try lore religion. To examine the symbols on the sarcophagus. I'll probably fail. Oh shit. No, I got higher than an 8. I got a 10. Alright, sweet. Here we go. Lewis recognizes some of the symbols used by Kelid priests. According to the symbols, in this sarcophagus lies a priestess of Erastil, Delamere the Blessed. On the lid of the sarcophagus, the symbols form a circle. The commander notices that the seemingly solid slab is actually composed of several pieces in this spot. The hairline joins between the fragments are almost impossible to see. In Sarkoris, there existed a funeral tradition in which the priests would place magic seals such as this on tombs. The symbols on the seal are threatening. I guard the eternal sleep of Delamere. Cursed be any who dare to destroy me. Let's see, lore, religion. Thinks to say a prayer to Erastil, Arcana 30. Says that the spells on the seal can probably be broken. Trickery. Says the seal can probably be pried off with a knife and disassembled. Spits on the seal with a single powerful, or splits the seal with a single powerful strike. That's a bad idea. All right, no, I'll use the Arcana. I just need a 3. I just need a 3 or higher. All right, it's done. After several attempts, Lewis manages to break through the seal, or break through the spells placed on the sarcophagus. The symbols on the stone seal begin to glow. With a click, the seal crumbles into pieces, and the lid of the sarcophagus slides open. Inside the sarcophagus lies the remains of a female archer. The bones are held together by leather armor, covered in the same symbols as those on the sarcophagus, and the skeleton's hands are clutching an impressive bow made from an antler. Surprisingly, there is no unpleasant smell from the remains. The commander requires Lich, Mythic Path, can't do that. Takes the relics from the sarcophagus, decides to have the remains and relics moved to Dresden. Remember, you don't get to recruit. No worries. I got a great party as it is. I don't need to recruit the way a Lich does. Because I'm awesome in my own way. That's not the undead army Lich awesome. But it's still good, I think. I promise. Maybe. Fucking hell, why does evil seem so damn awesome in most of these games? Alright. Take the relic or move them to Dresden. I'll just take them. You can still have a swarm of insects. I don't think I can. Delamere's armor and bow. Suddenly, the commander feels a rush of fresh air out of the place in this cellar. It carries the scent of rain, the sound of dense forest, the mighty roar of a mountain river. The commander's body is overflowing with power, and the bow seems to yearn to be in his hands. Now suffused with an overabundance of strength, the strange sensation passes, leaving behind only pleasant freshness. Well, that's all well and good. I'm really hoping to give that to someone else. Let's see. It's a +2 holy composite longbow. Whenever it's lands a hit, a fortitude save, or become entangled for 1 round. Alright. Delamere's armor, +3 leather armor. Let's see. This allows the wearer to cast spells from the plant's domain as if they were 2 caster levels higher. Okay. Wait, did you use the Vescaver Swarm during the siege on Dresden? Oh, no, I didn't. I didn't even take it with me. Like, way back when, I didn't choose the option. I think it was, like, I think someone already told me, like, it was too late because I took Queen Galfrey with me. So even if I did try to use the Vescaver Swarm on the siege, like, she wouldn't let me. So I locked out my chance to use that a long time ago. Yeah, I can't. Not in this playthrough, anyway. Let's see here. Can give it to, I guess, her? She can use the longbow, right? Let's see, that one. What does Windwalk have? A +3 short bow that causes the bleed effect. And +3 short bow that deals an additional 1d12 damage on hit. Right. So, clearly goes to her. Alright. That should be fine. Is that it? Yeah, there's not a whole lot going on here. Profane depictions of a bull's head drawn in blood.
Head on!
The bloody remains of a person lie out in plain view. There are marks on the bones left by gnawing teeth, some of them humans.
I lead. You follow.
Alright. Well, with that mess out the way, I'm going to move on to the next endeavor. Alright. Just teleport back to Dresden. Alright. Go to the Court of Chainless Bonds. How does it feel knowing you caused the death of someone? Well, I wish I could save everyone, but Zenedra was an evil cultist. So I'll have to make do with the fact that you just can't save everyone. But she made her choice. So I take no. So at some point my hands are tied. Let's see.
Onwards!
Right, so now let people die and execute them when you can. You can't save everyone, however you can't execute them. Why would I execute people? Like, I don't have to be some heartless killer. or like an extreme case of like a psychotic, like Camellia is, looking for excuses to kill people, and then pretend I'm good for it. God damn it. Matrix all You don't have to be a heartless killer. You can kill them with heart too. So there are plenty of people that you believe that can be believed to be deserving of death, and plenty of people that can be considered deserving of life. I don't want to make a decision to kill people unless it's like they're in the process of trying to kill me or other people. Like, I'd rather take the chance that maybe a remove curse spell will help them out and then call it a day. Not look to justify offing things left, right, and center. Alright, moving on. Careful there, Commander. I dropped my explosive reagents somewhere around here. Then again, I may have just eaten them accidentally. I kept them in the same pocket where I keep my chocolate-coated nuts for snacking. Are any of your potions for sale, Matrix? Of course, it's not just potions either. My friends bring me all sorts of goods to sell. And when I say all sorts, I mean it. Alright? Do you like it? How do you like it here in the court? It's simply wonderful. You've no idea how tired I am of prejudice. Why are people so horrible to alchemists who worship the god of inebriants? I ask you. Alright, what do you have for sale? Goggles of Ferocious Pact. The wearer gets a -2 penalty to armor class, a -2 penalty to persuasion skill checks, and a -2 penalty to fortitude saving throws. But gets a +4 bonus to damage rolls, +3 bonus to will save and throws, and a +2 enhancement bonus to wisdom score. I can't think of anybody this really benefits, except maybe some kind of barbarian. Joke of Fate. It's just a fancy star knife. Shouldn't even look into that all that much. Bulk selling. Get rid of all this extra crap. Let's see. Don't need the great axes. Let's see, what else am I selling? I can sell all these Ring of Protection +1s. I forgot to sell these. Yeah, I don't need just a regular +3. Oh crap! I forgot to rebuy the damn goggles. I have to go do that again. Alright. Chocolate coated nuts. I'm more worried about the part where she could have eaten explosives by accident. But yes. Nondescript candy that is a chocolate coated nut is a pretty good candy. Although I'm not sponsored by them, so I will not say any names. Sell that. I'm not going to use a regular +2 Constitution belt. Or these +1 cloaks. Storyteller's Ring, I'll hold on to that. I think that's it. Alright, what else we got here? Wand of Chaos Hammer. Creatures within a 20-foot burst, centered target. Okay. What does this do? 5d8 damage to lawful targets, or 1d6 per caster to lawful outsiders. Oh, that's not that great. Like chocolate salty balls. Huh. I thought you were talking about actual candy, but that second line sounds more like a dirty joke. So, we're gonna move on. This is a conversation that maybe my brother would have. Let's see. What else we got? Wand of Odd Miracles. Surefire Gloves. See, whenever the wearer of these gloves lands a hit with a ranged weapon on an enemy within 30 feet, it deals additional 1d6 piercing and applies bleed for 1d3 rounds. So, well, this only does something while mounted. Oh, no. Attack rolls before mounted. She doesn't have anything like that. Alright, we'll give her that. Can't really think of much else, so do that. It's a deal. And then I'll equip a Ruchelet with those gloves. And now, unlike last time, I'm going to save after I've done all this before the game crashes again. See, hope is like a sapling, it must be nurtured. The young crusader. Finally, we're crusading. Just a random bed. Halfling warriors. Or Val halflings. Okay. The halflings dummies for combat training. Each dummy has a sign lovingly attached to it, displaying a name such as Gwenda the Meanie or Tubby the Strawman. This is so inspiring.
Head on!
The mosaic created by Maestro Aventurine looks as delicate, calm, and mysterious as the artist himself. Magic harp made by Aranka and friends based on her sketch. The strings play a starward gaze, the song of Elysium. Is that a small horse? Yes, it is. You can't click on it. I'd call it a pony, but it says right there, horse. So it's probably a pony named Horse.
I lead, you follow.
There's a boat. Steer thing has been carved into the stone. bandits. Keller's a strong leader, but what has he got us into this time? I like it here better than in Cheliax. Demons aren't as cunning as devils. We got some kids here. I thought I had recruited a bunch of mimics. Where are the mimics? Kind of sucks. Alright, to the Citadel. The Outcast. Mimics, when did that happen? It happened around, let's see. My bro was on the stream with me at that time, so it had to be over a week ago. Alright, here we go. Let's see, Captain Odan. Commander, I'm glad to report that the reorganization of our army is practically complete. The counterattack and the capture of Khorramzada's citadel will serve as a vivid demonstration of our increased military strength. But before we set out, I strongly advise that our officers are informed of the tactical approach we're going to follow on the battlefield from now on. Apart from good soldiers and generals, an army needs a doctrine that states how it intends to win future battles. Personally, I would support a cautious, balanced tactic of attrition, based on a defensive style of warfare. A decisive cavalry charge is the best tactic I know. The demons are bloodthirsty, but they're not too eager to die for their cause. If we were to daze them with a powerful strike and shake their confidence, they would choose running for their lives over a selfless stand. We cannot change the fact that our warriors lack the demon's individual might, but our discipline and chain of command are superior. The best way to use it is to maintain a tight formation. We move the foot soldiers up front, withstand the enemy's blow, then perform a quick and crushing counterattack. That is how the Talden Phalanx won their battles. That is how we will prevail as well. Great, boy. No matter what bright ideas the general has, no matter what strategies they may devise in advance, in battle a soldier must know how to react. If I were in charge, I would give my officers freedom to act on their own initiative instead of hammering particular tactics into their heads. Let's see, when do I... Your Uplander military lacks cunning. You prefer to fight head-on in situations that call for guile. I say we make use of diversions and sabotage in their tactics, or in our tactics. Want to know more about Khorramzada's stronghold? Charge! Huh. That sounds like... I don't know. That could be very bad. Hold on. I want to know more about Khorramzada's stronghold. Storm's Peak is a mountain fortress built by the demon's minions. Khorramzada chose the location of his base of operations wisely. Not only is it well protected, it provides convenient attack routes that threaten all the neighboring territories, including Dresden. They breed the most vicious battle beasts in its depths. The dungeons are always filled with captives, and the cellars are so vast they could feed a demon army of practically any size for years. Okay. Why can't we use multiple tactics at once? I know the answer to that, but okay. To train the troops to follow a new tactic, we must drill it into their heads, make them remember it better than their own names. If we try to teach our soldiers conflicting tactics, dissonance will inevitably ensue in the heat of battle. Alas, it is wiser to sacrifice a diversity of options in favor of uniformity and of action. I want to hear the opinions of my advisors. Everyone looks at you expectantly. Sela, isn't it rash to rely on a cavalry charge? It's risky, but there are no cowards in our ranks, are there? Fighting demons is a dangerous business in general. But in my experience, only a swift and daring cavalry attack can strike real fear into the hearts of an enemy as reckless as demons. An army of knights betting everything on a cavalry strike. Yeah, the demons will be amazed at how varied and surprising our tactics are. This goes back to what Dayron said a while ago to Sela. It's like you're naming tactics that have been used for hundreds of years, and here we are. Alright, let's see. Regil, how does the Talden Phalanx fight? First, a tight infantry formation advances forward. It secures a foothold that threatens the enemy's position and awaits the inevitable attack. Upon meeting the first onslaught with a shield wall, the footmen dampen the momentum of the breakthrough. Then, at the officer's command, launch their counteroffensive. After a short charge that tramples everything that stands in their way, a gaping breach appears in the enemy ranks, and the offensive turns into a rout. Windowalk narrows her eyes like an angry cat. If someone tried that on me, I'd shoot their infantry down one by one from 50 paces away. I'd love to watch those armored, shielded oafs chase me and my archers around the battlefield. I'm not sure if we can make full use of the practices of the Talden military. Although the Phalanx certainly shows outstanding results, Taldor's infantry trains in a fundamentally different way than our own. I'm afraid that blindly copying another nation's combat style won't yield us the benefits we seek. Greybor, is it wise to allow officers to make their own decisions? This acquaintance of mine, a colleague, he used to serve as a corporal in the Malthuni army. At some point, they went out on a raid against Nirmathi guerrilla warriors. They ran into an ambush, got shot to hell, and chased the enemy deep into the woods. Is it obvious yet that they were being baited? It was obvious to my acquaintance too. So he tells his commanding officer, "Things are looking ugly. We've got to turn back." But the officer dug his heels in. Our orders were clear. Upon contact with a lightly armed opponent, we are to give chase and dispatch them. Upon contact with a superior force, we are to contain it by forcing a fight and send for reinforcements. He recited that order to me word for word. He won't forget it till the day he dies. That's what the generals in the capital had decided, you see. Since the enemy has split their forces, we need to move in with large units and crush the weak bands one by one. Looks solid on paper, but when you're out in the woods, in the middle of the night, not so much. Anyway, when they did get ambushed by an enemy force and contained it by forcing a fight, only my acquaintance and his squad made it out alive. He put 2 and 2 together and figured that no reinforcements were going to make it in time, so he tried to break through. They ran through the woods for 6 days, with the enemy hot on their heels, but they survived. My acquaintance learned a lot from that battle, so he deserted immediately afterward to become an assassin, a much safer craft. The point is, no matter what we come up with, you never know how it's going to play out in an actual battle. And only those who are on the ground fighting can truly know the best thing to do. So I would trust your officers. I can't imagine your army is commanded by idiots, and give them free rein. Initiative is a dangerous weapon. There are situations where it can be useful, but in a large-scale battle, any display of free thinking, any leeway in interpreting orders, may disorganize the army and throw it into chaos. We should not be destroying the discipline of our troops with their own hands, or with our own hands. Alright. Windog, how will your proposed tactics help us? Whenever we'd go on a hunt... Oh, hold on, I gotta get some water before it's getting dry. Okay. That is slightly better. Alright. Whenever we'd go on a hunt knowing we were up against a mighty beast, we wouldn't rush in and get impaled on its fangs like idiots. First, we'd find its source of drinking water and throw in some poisonous grass that would sink to the bottom. Then, next, we'd hang bone rattles near its den that would sway in the wind, disturbing its sleep. Only when the beast was exhausted would we ambush it and cover its hide with 100 bleeding wounds. But even then, we didn't go for the kill. The Cavalry Charge is the best option, no questions asked. Hold on now. Alright. Only when the beast was so weakened by the pain and blood loss that it couldn't stand straight did we attack. That's what we should do now. Use every one of our most cunning and insidious tricks to drain our foe's strength before we face them head on. Fight like bandits, relying on contemptible ruses and dishonorable tricks. That is not how the army of Mendev fights, and we're proud of it. Sure, buddy. Captain Odan, can you win battles by staying on the defensive? No. History knows of virtually no prominent generals who disregarded defensive combat doctrine. There are times when letting the enemy break their teeth upon your army's formations is more advantageous than going on the offensive yourself. Perseverance oftentimes best valor. Alright. See the snorts. You can't win a war by sitting on your hands, especially against an innumerable force of demons who keep pouring out of the abyss. We must strive for victory, live for it. That's the only way we'll put an end to them. Everything is clear to me now. Alright, let's see. The Cavalry Charge. All trainable cavalry units gain the charge ability. Unit gains a +1 bonus to speed and a +20 bonus to damage for round 1 or for 1 round. Unit receives a -2 penalty to armor class. Okay. With Phalanx, all trainable infantry get the charge. Okay. Officers' Independence. All cavalry and ranged units gain Independence feat. +2 to initiative. Alright. Debilitating Tactic, or Debilitating Poison. The unit's next attack will poison the target and reduce its speed to 0 for 1 round. Ooh. Defensive formation. All units gain the Tough feat. +2 to saving throws against disease and poison. Well, Atrocious, when you're right, you're right. Though I can't really knock the whole tactics diversion thing. Poison, it only affects infantry units, so I can't, it's not that reliable. So, charge. I prefer to win battles with an aggressive cavalry charge. Wonderful. We'll trample this demonic filth into the dirt before they even know where we hit them from, or where to run. Well, I believe the military council has reached a decision on all necessary reforms. All that's left is to put our army to the test. The Siege of Storm Peak. This battle will show us the worth of all the work we've done. Captain Odan's voice quivers nervously on these last words, and for an instant, his mask of composure cracks. Seeing you take notice, he shoots you a look of warning that says, "Not now." Alright. I believe that's everything. Storm Peak, is that even in the World Wound area? We'll find out soon enough. Oh, hold on. Gloomy. There's the Gloomy Gorge. Is Storm Peak even mentioned here? Stonewild. The Wounds Lands. Epona. Oh wait, I'm thinking Faerun here. Huh. You're thinking a different franchise altogether. Well, wherever Storm Peak is a fort, so there's not much to worry about here. Is this place even on? Oh no, it's highlighted because it can be upgraded. That's what it is. I was wondering what those exclamation points were for. These things can be upgraded, that's all. They're not in any danger. Still need to find Storm Peak. Enchanting the Faultless Daybreak. Can't do it while something else with diplomacy is being done. That'll take 9 days. So, still worrying about that. Let's worry about something else. All right. Let's see. Storm's Peak. So it's just one Citadel. So don't have to worry about that right now. Price of Knowledge. Learn the fate of Myanmar, the Scholar. Who knows where I can even go to do that? Cusp of the Abyss. I don't know how long I'm supposed to wait. It'll take no more than a week. So, for a week, I figure out what I'm going to do next. I guess I can take Ninio to the Nameless Ruins. Yeah, that's about it. Alright. Next time on Wrath of the Righteous, we'll be going over to... What's it called? Let's see. Well, fill it out real quick for Ninio, I guess. Go to the Nameless Ruins and go deal with that. Oh, we're actually at that time, so we're gonna stop for tonight. I will be back on with in the morning with Pathfinder. Let's see. Yeah, I'll be on for Pathfinder Kingmaker on Monday, and from there I'll pretty much let everybody know what my schedule is gonna look like from then on. I'll save after I get to the actual ruins.
Demons are far harsher and more ruthless than Uplanders. That's why they're on top. And if the Crusaders want to survive, they're going to have to learn how to be ruthless very fast.
Enemy army now reaches you and attacks. What the hell? Right. Okay, this will be the last thing I do before I close out for the night. Let's kill off the cultists. Shoot him down. Just run up and bop. Hit this guy. see. Let's wipe out the cultists. Or I mean these ghouls right here. And finish off these ghouls here. Heal up. There. Alright. So like I said earlier, I will be back on with I'll be on Monday with Pathfinder, Kingmaker, and later on after that, we'll see. But as far as this goes, I'm done for the night. Actually, I'm not done for the night gaming. I'm actually going to stream another game. It's just I'm going to stop. I'm going to cut from Wrath of the Righteous for tonight. And be back on for that for more Pathfinder on Monday. Alright. Until then, thanks everybody who stopped by for the Pathfinder gameplay. And until then, take care. How do I?